Hi, and welcome to another edition of Cruising with the CEO with Jason Walsh, myself, president of the Price Organization. Today we're going to take a look at some 4Runners, or at least one, with Mark Chance, our 3M team leader. So he's here at Newark Toyota World. Hey Mark, what's going on?
Good to see you, Jason.
Good to see you too. So you were able to get the 2020 4Runner pulled around for me?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go check it out.
We're going to learn a lot about this thing today.
Absolutely.
Yes, black. One of my favorite colors.
Yep.
I appreciate you helping me out that way. Some of these guys give me the wrong color and it just starts off with a bad thing. So this is the what?
The 2020 TRD Off-Road Premium 4Runner.
Premium. What's the premium mean?
Yep, so the premium is going to give you a little bit nicer amenities inside. So you're going to have the soft tech seats, the moonroof.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Keyless entry.
Yep, so no cloth in here. Nice moonroof built in. Just a little bit more upscale features built right into the car.
Nice. I thought the Sports only had the hood scoop. That's new for 2020, or is that something that they've been doing for a while?
Yep, so they've been doing it for a little while. The TRD Off-Roads are going to have the hood scoop.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Off-road and off-road premium.
Love that. You know, some people say that the styling is dated, but I think it just looks cool still.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome.
You know, when you have something cool, why would you change it?
Right. Don't fix what's not broken.
Right. Exactly. Excellent. So is there some stuff going on the backside here that I heard that's new as well?
Yep. So obviously they continued things like the the tow hitch, the 4 and 7 pin connector, but now it actually has the push button start inside, and you're actually going to have the ability to lower this window right remotely without pulling the key out or anything like that.
Oh, I like that. All right, so it still has that tall lift gate, I guess, in the back here?
Yep.
Nice.
Plenty of room inside, of course. You actually have this 120 volt power outlet here, right?
Yes.
Tailgate and stuff like that.
Perfect for making margaritas.
That's right. And you got your speakers up here, so they actually kind of project music out, which is really cool. If you're ever hanging out before a game or anything, you can listen to stuff.
For sure.
Yep. You got your lights built in.
Great. They've really thought about everything. And, you know, actually, it's actually a big enough place so, you know, two guys could take a nice, comfortable seat in here.
That's
We
right.
could literally tailgate without actually having our own tailgate.
Yep. Drink those margaritas.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, unless there's something else to talk about on the outside, let's get in this thing and maybe go take it for a spin somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a cold day out in Delaware. What better thing to take out on a nice big 4Runner?
Yep, that's the fun part.
All right, Mark, let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
All right, Mark, so we're here inside the 2020 4Runner, and I like that it's got this is the premium model, as you said earlier, right? So it's got some of the premium features with, you said, some of the better seats. What was the deal with the seats again?
Yep, so you got your Softex trim seats.
Yes.
All right. You got your big moonroof up here.
Do love the big moonroof.
Just a little bit nicer inside.
Nice. Got the carbon fiber-esque looking trim in here.
Yep, and that's going to be on the TRD Off-Road as well as the TRD shifter here and some TRD embroidering in the seats.
Gotcha. And the TRD Off-Road means it's got all the really super cool stuff that makes this thing the most amazing off-road sport utility ever, right? It's got crawl control, it's got like some kind of hill assist, it's got the diff lock in the back, it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. So locking rear diff is definitely huge. Multi-terrain select, so you can kind of pick between things like mud, sand, snow, rut, and then obviously it's got a mechanical four-wheel drive system, so it's not electronic. And really the benefit of this is if you're doing long-term off-roading, it allows you to stay in 4 high or stay in 4 low for a longer period of time without needing to take breaks.
Gotcha. Yep. Well, I certainly like having a mechanical transfer case. I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but that's for sure true. I'm kind of disappointed it didn't snow. Everybody else was hoping it wouldn't snow today, but it was snowing and then it stopped snowing, and so we didn't get a chance to put it in snow mode. I'm really disappointed about that, but anyway, it is cold out, so I'm going to get it started up at least. That's got the V6 in it still, right? Now this is the modern V6, the 4-liter V6, 270 or something horsepower.
Yeah, about 278, 4-liter V6. You can tow about 5,000 pounds. You got the push button start now, like I said, 2020.
I do love that. You know, that is one thing that was lacking for a while there. It's got all the smart features on the dash, on the steering wheel, like all the new ones do. This has got Intune 3.0 now as well, I think, right?
Yep. So you have an 8-inch screen here with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, finally, and we got our nice gauge up here. So with the multi-information display, that's actually color now as well.
Nice. Yes. Good looking, clean gauge. Nothing too much going on, but you know, sometimes the minimalist things still has manual temperature controls on this one. I'm sure though some of the other models don't have that, or is that?
Yeah, so dual zone automatic climate control is available, just depending on what trim level you get.
Right, unnecessary for me. Perfectly good. But you did mention a favorite of mine, which is the Android Auto. So let's go ahead and get that thing fired up right away. Because, you know, if we're going to go on a road trip, we got to have some tunes.
Absolutely.
We can't have tunes unless we've got my stereo plugged in, or your stereo, somebody's phone plugged in to make some good sounds.
Yep. So you just plug in right here.
All right.
Yep. And this one does connect to the head unit. You actually do have 2 fast charging USB ports behind us as well for your passengers.
Okay. It's vibrating, making all sorts of noises, welcoming me.
Yep. So as soon as you plug in, just go ahead and hit
Continue.
start, and it should take over.
Continue. Boy, everybody that says this is a difficult process.
Yeah, it should be super straightforward and easy. As soon as you plug in, it should kind of take over. And then for anyone that doesn't know, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay essentially mirror your phone up onto the display here, and it allows you to have a little bit more connectivity and features right on this display. So anything you do with your phone, you know, Spotify, Waze, Google Maps is going to happen right up here now.
Look at that. We are automatically connected.
Yep, our little race car icon.
See? This is the good stuff. So now I can say whatever I want. So I can say, tell Spotify to play Footloose. Why would we play Footloose?
Footloose was on the number 3 in the charts when the 4Runner came out.
Okay.
Yep. So the 4Runner has got an interesting history.
Asking Spotify to play Footloose.
That's so cool.
Look at that. We're going to dance, or we're just going to sing?
You can do a little bit of both. So the 4Runner actually started in Wisconsin. It was actually a dealer that had a kind of a great idea to take what was the Toyota Hilux, which is the smaller truck at the time,
Yeah.
you know, and actually cover it up and make it more of an SUV. And the idea being it's super cold, of course, and it was a 2-seat truck, very utilitarian. So he actually got with Winnebago, which was a couple states over, and they decided to make a couple of these to start off. They ended up partnering with Toyota and making about 1,500 of them. It's called the Trekker. Those all sold pretty rapidly, so Toyota decided that they were going to make their own, and that's how the 4Runner actually came about.
Nice. So really, in a sense, this was like almost one of the very first sport utility vehicles.
Yep, absolutely, and it really has taken off. Everybody loves them. They're awesome off-road. They're comfy inside. They're definitely one of my favorite vehicles out there.
For sure. Well, let's go ahead and get belted in, and let's go for a little spin.
Yep.
I have not driven one of these in probably a year now, I guess. So it's nice to get behind the wheel of one. I was driving one for a while. There's my demo.
Yeah, that's a little too long.
I really liked it. I always forget how do we get out of this place. So, you know, I get so lost at these dealerships every once in a while, and I'm not sure where I'm going. Oh no, hang on a sec here. This can't be the right way. Yeah. Certainly going the wrong way. I'm having the feeling that, you know, I shouldn't be driving this thing off-road too much. Should we put it in a different mode? Is this the wrong mode that it's in? Should we put it in, like,
Yeah, we can put
driving
it
on
in
parking lot modes?
Yep.
Nice. All right. Look at that, on-the-fly four-wheel drive.
Yep.
This has got the new, with the new 3.0, it also has some functionality as it relates to safety sense, right? So this has got the more advanced safety controls on it than
Yep.
it has before?
Yeah, so for the first time ever, we have Toyota Safety Sense P. It's going to work with the camera up here, and there's actually a radar up front on the grille.
Okay.
It does have a pre-collision system.
So if I don't brake, I'd just be fine? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, see?
Starts warning you. Yep, and then it also has lane departure alert, so if you start to go out of your lane, the camera will see it and give you a warning there.
Okay.
One of my favorites is automatic high beams. Once you get used to that, I can't live without it now. So high beams come on, the camera will see other cars and turn the high beams off automatically.
That's great. That's probably even nicer for the people that are coming at us than it is the people that are driving, because
Absolutely.
it's easy for us to put our high beams on. It's hard for us to remember to turn them off.
Right. So now we do have SOS, which is our Safety Connect system. And basically what that's going to do is, if, you know, for whatever reason, you were in an accident, airbags go off, anything like that, it's going to automatically call for help. It'll come through and try and ask you if you're okay. And that actually happens whether you have a phone connected or not. So it has its own data connection to do that. If you actually see an accident or some emergency happen, you can also click the SOS button right here and notify to get help. You also have Wi-Fi with that now too. Because of that data connection, you can actually have a Wi-Fi hotspot in the car, so it kind of does two things with that.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. So does this? So with the 3.0 in this particular model, can you connect this to your phone then for some of the app services, or?
Yep. So there are some services available. So if the car was stolen or lost, you could actually locate it via that Safety Connect system. And then on some of our models, we actually have Service Connect and Remote Connect now, which is where you can actually start the vehicle from your phone, which is super cool. We're actually even Amazon Alexa, so you can say, "Hey Alexa, start my Toyota."
So what is dynamic navigation?
Yep, so dynamic navigation is basically Toyota's navigation of the future, right? So
Navigation of the future. Okay, viewers, we are going into the future. I know it feels like we're going to downtown Newark, but we are going into the future
Right.
apparently. So
we're-
take me there.
We're finally in the future. So right here, this is the built-in nav. So whether you don't even have to have a phone connected to have this, right? And it's actually going to show you live traffic. So yellow meaning traffic's okay, green meaning it's good, red meaning it's bad.
So it's actually like the modern version of like having maps, like Google Maps or something, or Waze on an offline version, so you don't actually have to have you use your data plan
Exactly.
for all this. So that's great.
That's really
that's
what
a
it comes
savings
down
right
to,
there.
right? So you're not using your data all the time. And you actually have something called Destination Assist, which is really, really cool. So when you're driving around, you can actually hit Destination Assist, and it will go ahead and connect you with a live human. You can tell them, hey, I'm trying to go get coffee somewhere, and they can actually send it right into your navigation without you ever stopping.
What's this set people back? This particular edition is going to be running what's
Right
the
around
MSRP?
$44,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
so kind of the mid-level trim, right, to go up to about 48
Yeah.
for the pros.
Roughly, yeah.
There we go. I promised Mark in trade for him taking his time to give me a ride around, I take him out to go get coffee. Are you a little goat guy, or do I need to take you somewhere else?
No, that works.
So apparently this thing is good at picking up coffees.
It
I
is.
like it.
It's really taking like one of the most rugged, capable vehicles and kind of stepping it in to the 21st century with actual technology, right? So you're now going to have, all the creature comforts inside, all the tech that you would want to have while still having your super capable SUV.
Well, Mark, I really appreciate you taking the time to show me this really awesome 2020 4Runner, and I know you help a lot of our customers, and you help a team of two other sales professionals or product specialists. I guess we don't even have sales professionals here anymore, right? We're all product specialists. We're all experts in the product that we sell to make
Yep.
sure the customers know what they're getting and know how to use what they're getting, because that's the thing that's surprising, that there's so much technology, and even what we would consider to be like a bare bone rudimentary tough guy's
Yep.
truck here like this, it's got future systems on it, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's got SOS that's that you can help other people when there's an accident. You don't have to take the risk of calling 911 on your phone or whatever the case may be. So we really appreciate you taking the time to give me this tour of the vehicle, and hopefully
Thank you, sir. Yep.
we learned a couple of new things, and I learned some new things about it. Hopefully the viewers learned some as well, and if they ever need some help, I'm sure you'd be happy to give them a hand, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Come see me and we'll check one out.
Sounds good. All right, thanks for your time.
Absolutely.
Have a great day.
Perfect.